Las Vegas Sayadaw, grouping of material qualities. This is grouping of material phenomena. It is also a very interesting topic. We will divide these 28 types of matter into groups, which are called kalapa in Pali. We have 28 types of matter, which can be classified into 21 groups. These 21 material groups have 4 features, or characteristics. That is, all of these groups. 1. Arise together. 2. Cease together. 3. Have a common dependent. What do they depend on? They depend on the 4 great essentials, right? These must be present in the kalapa for them to arise. So, they have the 4 great essentials as a common dependent. 4. Coexist. This means that they cannot be distinguished, that they will be mixed together and coexist. These 21 material groups have these 4 features. Kama. We have 9 groups that are produced by kama. These 9 kalapas are produced by kama. What are they? 1. We have I, which we can call kakudasaka, or I decade. Decade refers to a group of 10. What are the 10? Vitality, jivita, and the inseparable 8, together with I sensitivity. These 10 are called I decade, or in Pali, kakudasaka. The I decade is produced by kama. 2. The ear decade, or sota dasaka, is the same. The only difference is that we substitute ear for I, right? So we have vitality, and the inseparable 8, together with ear sensitivity. These are called ear decade. 212 Analysis of Matter 3, Nose decade. What's that? Vitality and the inseparable 8, together with nose sensitivity. This is Gana Dasika. 4. Tongue decade, which is vitality and the inseparable 8, together with tongue sensitivity. We call this Jiv a Dasaka. 5. Body decade. This is vitality and the inseparable 8, together with body sensitivity. 6 to 8. Following the same pattern, we have female decade, vitality and the inseparable 8, together with femininity. Male decade, vitality and the inseparable 8, together with masculinity. And base decade, which consists of vitality and the inseparable 8, together with heart, hadaya. 9. The 9th group is vital nonad. Nonad means a group of 9. In Pali, we call this jivita navaka. Nava means 9. This is the inseparable 8 with vitality. We have 2 jivita, right? We're talking here about rupa, physical vitality. The eye decade, ear decade, nose decade, tongue decade, body decade, female decade, male decade, base decade, and vital nonad. These 9 groups are produced by kama. If you think, my eyes are good, you should know that your good vision is because of your kama. Maybe you don't have to wear glasses or ever go to the eye doctor. This is because of your kama, which produced this eye decade. On the other hand, some might ponder, why aren't my eyes any good, or why can't I hear well? This is because of our kama. Eyes, ears, nose, tongue, body, female, male, heart base, and vitality depend on our kama. Q. Did you mention earlier that our body is produced by oja? We need oja to produce, support, and maintain our matter and sensitivities to keep them good. Even if you're a doctor, you might have been born deaf, right? This depends on our kama. We also need oja, which we call ahara. 213 Las Vegas Sayadaw. Our body, our matter, is produced by 4 causes. See that? Some from kama, some from our mind, some from temperature, and some from ahara. We need these 4. Q. Can you overcome kama in your lifetime? If you're born with bad vision, maybe you'll never overcome that, but other kama you can deal with, and perhaps overcome, right? It depends on the types of kama. We have destructive kama and supporting kama, right? Even if you're born with bad eyes, you might later find a good doctor or good medicine and eventually be able to see better. This is because of your supporting kama. See, it depends on our kama, citta. Some groups are produced by mind. We have 6 such groups, or kalapas, that are produced by mind. Right now, though, I would like to say something about vital nonad. When we studied the 31 planes of existence, we learned about mindless beings, right? They don't have mind, right? How many types of rebirth consciousness are there? 19, right? Well, mindless beings don't have rebirth consciousness, but their patisandhi is matter. In their plane of rebirth, patisandhi is matter, not consciousness. What kind of matter? Vital nonad. The body of mindless beings has the inseparable 8. That is, the 4 great essentials: color, odor, taste, and nutritive essence, together with vitality, or jivita. They have these 9 in their body. So we have 19 types of rebirth consciousness, right? We also have 1 type of rupa rebirth, thus giving us 20 types of patisandhi. When we studied mindless beings previously, I didn't tell you about this because we hadn't yet studied matter. But now we have. So mindless beings are born of kama. Because of their kama, when they become mindless beings, their patisandhi is just vital nonad. Okay, now let's talk about groups produced by mind. 1. Pure octad, or Sudataka Kalapa. Sudha means pure, and Atha means a group of 8. So we call the first group pure octad. This group consists of the 8 inseparable, 214 analysis of matter material qualities, the 4 great essentials: color, odor, taste, and oja. This Sudataka is produced by mind. 2. Bodily intimation nonad. This is the pure octad, together with bodily intimation. These 9 form one group called Kayavinyati Navaka. Kayavinyati means bodily intimation, and Navaka means a group of 9. It's based on pure octad, right? Then we add bodily intimation, and it becomes a group of 9. This bodily intimation nonad is produced by mind. 3. Vocal intimation decad. This is the pure octad, together with vocal intimation and sound. When you say something, there's sound, right? So vocal intimation and sound come together. That's why the pure octad, together with vocal intimation and sound, become a decad, which we call Vaki Vinyati Dasaka. This is one group. It is also produced by mind. 4. Undecade of lightness, and so forth. Lightness, softness, and adaptability are called mutability. So, the inseparable 8, together with these 3 mutability, totals 11, which we call Lahutadeka Dasaka. This is one group produced by mind. 5. Dudecade of bodily intimation. This consists of the inseparable 8, plus bodily intimation and mutability. These 12 are called Kaya Vinyati Lahutadi Dvadasaka Kalapa. 6. Tridecade of vocal intimation, sound, and mutability. How many is that? It's 13, which includes the inseparable 8, vocal intimation, sound, and mutability. These 13 are called Vachivinyati Sadalahutadi Dasaka. These long words are hard to remember. Just try to remember what kind of matter they form as a group, and you'll be okay. So we have pure octad, bodily intimation nonad, vocal intimation decad, and so on. These 6 groups are produced by mind. 215 Las Vegas Seada UTU. We have 4 groups produced by temperature or seasonal phenomena. 1. Pure octad. 2. Sound nonad, which is the inseparable 8 together with sound. In Pali, we call it Sada Navaka. Sada means sound. 3. Undecade of lightness, pliancy, and adaptability. We can call this by one word, right? Mutability. Here, this includes the 8 of pure octad, together with the 3 mutability. That's 11, which we call Lahutadeka Dasaka. 4. Dudecade of sound, and the 3 mutability, which consists of a total of 12 types. These form a group called Sadalahutadi Dvadasaka Kalapa. These 4 kalapas are produced by seasonal phenomenon, or temperature. 4. Hara. We also have two groups produced by food. 1. Pure octad, which is the inseparable 8. 2. Undecad of mutability. Altogether, we call these 11 by the name Lahutedeca Dasaka. These two kalapas are produced by food. So altogether we have 9 kalapas produced by kama, 6 kalapas produced by mind, 4 kalapas produced by temperature, and 2 kalapas produced by food. How many groups does that total? 21. Among these 21 groups, we have the first and second groups produced by seasonal phenomena that we should talk about more. These two groups, pure octad and sound nonad, can be found externally, right? 216 analysis of matter. Yes, they can be found both internally and externally. However, the remaining 19 groups are only internal. We can only find them internally. But the first two groups produced by seasonal phenomena can be found externally too. What does external mean here? Here, we're talking about all inanimate things, not living beings. We can find these outside, right? For example, what about a tree? A tree has pure octad, right? It consists of the inseparable 8, the 4 great essentials: color, odor, taste, and sap, nutriment. See? That's an outside, external, inanimate thing. A tree also has sound nonad. A tree has sound, right? When branches crash into each other, a sound is produced. By what? By temperature. Can you see how we can find this outside? What about a stone? A stone has pure octad too, right? And when two stones strike each other, there is sound. What about air? You can hear the wind blowing, right? This is also pure octad and sound nonad. Water? When water flows, you can hear it, right? See, these are external things. They have pure octad and sound nonad. We can find these two kalapas both internally and externally. We have pure octad inside our body too, right? We have sound nonad too. When you're hungry, you can hear that sound in your stomach, right? So we have 21 material groups. Among these two produced by seasonal phenomena, pure octad and sound nonad, are found both internally and externally. The remaining 19 kalapas are only internal. This is because they're concerned with what? Kama, Sita, and Ahara. So we have 28 types of matter. And we have 21 groups. But what about space and the characteristics? These do not form into groups. Space demarcates. What does this mean? The space element delineates or confines two kalapas. Space element is not between matter. We have 21 kalapas, right? Between these kalapas is space element. This is the nature of space element. It does not form a kalapa. How about the 4 characteristics? These are marks. They are characteristics of matter. They cannot form a group. So, how many rupa can form into kalapas? Excluding space element and the 4 characteristics, that leaves just 23 types of material properties that can form into groups. Again, this is because space element delineates kalapas and characteristics are marks of matter. 217 Las Vegas Sayadaw. Now I'd like to tell you something else. We have 21 kalapas in our body, which we can separate into 3 parts. From our navel down to our feet, how many groups are there? What about from our navel up to our throat? And how about from our throat on up? This is very easy to find out. 1. The lower part of the body, from the navel to the feet, consists of how many kalapas? Can this area have eye decad or ear decad? It has body decad, though. So this part of the body has body decad, and male or female, sex decad. Bhava isn't just one part of the body, it's the whole of the body. Bhava is sex, or gender. So there's body decad and sex decad, and pure octad, produced by mind. Your lower body still has pure octad, right? What about produced by seasonal phenomena? Pure octad too, right? Produced by food? Pure octad. So it has pure octad, produced by mind, temperature, and food. How many kalapas are we talking about here? We have 5 groups in our lower body: kaya, sex, and pure octad, produced by mind, temperature, and food. Individually, how many rupa do we have here? How many for each kalapa? The kaya decad has 10, the bhava decad has 10, and pure octad has 8. Since pure octad here is produced by mind, temperature, and food, that totals 24 types. This 24 plus the first 20 totals 44 types. So these 5 kalapas in our lower body consist of 44 individual rupas. 2. How many kalapas are there from the navel up to the throat? We have kaya dasaka, bhava dasaka, and heart. So the middle of our body has the body, sex, and heart decades. These 3 plus pure octad, produced by mind, temperature, and food, is 6 kalapas. Individual, then, how many types of matter does this part of the body have? Kaya dasaka has 10, bhava dasaka has 10, and heart dasaka has 10. That's 30 rupas. Then we add the 24 rupas of pure octad, which gives a total of 54 material properties for this part of the body. 218. Analysis of matter 3. How many kalapas are there from our throat on up? There is eye dasaka, ear dasaka, nose dasaka, tongue dasaka, body dasaka, and bhava dakad. That's 6 already. Plus there is pure octad, produced by mind, temperature, and food. So altogether, that's 9 groups. Individually, how many types of matter? Eye, ear, nose, tongue, and body consist of 10 types each. Plus, we have bhava, so that totals 60 types. We add the 24 types of pure octad, giving a total of 84 rupas in this part of the body. So now we've classified our body into these 3 parts. But what A, B, O, up the left side and the right side? How many kalapas does one hand have? What about a single finger? Q. With respect to the right or left side, is one different from the other because the heart is situated on one side? Think about that. Think about that yourself. Laughs. Now, I would like to tell you that even though we say there are 21 kalapas, please understand that these are 21 kinds of kalapas. It doesn't mean that you just have 21 total kalapas. Like our eye decade, for example, doesn't have just 10 rupas. A particular kalapa is just one kind of kalapa, but many thousands of kalapas associate together in our body. They are very small. We're just studying the different kinds of kalapas here. Is this hard to understand? Q. Yes. Okay, let's stop here for today and continue next week. Q. Saju. 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 Maybe we'll finish this chapter next week. Any questions? Q. I read a book about a monk surviving without eating any food. Can you talk about this in the context of what we've been learning about Rupa? 219 Las Vegas Sayadaw. We have physical food and mental food. Later we'll study the 4 kinds of food. We can stay with PT, which is one of the Jhana factors. This is a kind of ahara. Sometimes, when you're happy, you don't want to eat anything. It's a hara too. It's mental food. Q. I'm wondering more about miracles. Can someone make food from their mind? Can they just make food appear? Create something, you mean? I don't think we need to do that. We call this super knowledge. We can use psychic powers to do this. Q. Are they actually making rupa? Or is it only mind? They can make rupa produced by the mind, yes. But they don't eat it. Even if they create it, they don't eat it because it's not necessary. They have special super knowledge. Even though they can produce this rupa through the power of the mind, they can make themselves not hungry because they have Jhana. 220.